Hello, everyone, and welcome to this game of Seagulls are Dicks here on the transmissions. My name is Sam, my pronouns are he, him. I am a science communicator, a TTRPG performer, and sometimes a game writer, and I'm here to run this game that I wrote, which is Seagulls are Dicks, which is a hack of Honey Heist by the wonderful Grant Howitt. We're going to have a bit of a chaotic 2 hours playing this game, as all of our characters have to find a way to shit on the Prime Minister. Yep, we're going really lowbrow with this game today. I'm really excited to run it for you all. But before we get into the game, we're going to go around and do some introductions. So coming below me on the screen to Humaloo.
It's me. Hi, I'm Emma Hamel on the internet. I use they them pronouns. Today I am playing the Scurry, who also uses they them pronouns. They are definitely a seagull who thinks they're a wrestler. Um, I'm a I'm a geezer who's a pickpocket, and I got a knife. Got a knife, everybody. How am I holding the knife? Don't ask questions, or you'll get stabbed.
And then on to Chirag.
Hi, I'm Chirag. I go by he, him pronouns, and I was told that I didn't know the shooting was going to be literal on the Prime Minister, so I've got to throw away a lot of my material and come back to this. I'm playing Malcolm the Menace. He is a mallard in a seagull game. Very confused. He is loaded with what? Wouldn't you like to know? His job is an Uber driver, and like I said, he's a mallard, and he is as much as a dick as any seagull, and he's going to prove it.
Wonderful Kate.
Sorry, my mic was muted. Hi, I'm Kate, Kate Orange Sky 11 on Twitter and other things. My pronouns are they, them. I will be playing Tony from Coney because they're walking here. They are a scabby Uber driver. Why can't I say that correctly? With a clipped wing. So they are quite literally sprinting here. They use any pronouns, they don't care.
And Toto.
Hi everyone, my name is Toto. My pronouns are she, they. I'm a Southeast Asian person currently living in Germany, and I will be playing a former named Gulliver the Third. And Gulliver goes by the pronouns he, they, and he's a bit of a greasy guy. Greasy, you'll find out in what way. And his job is being a spy, and being a former means he might or might not spit some acid on you. You can find me almost anywhere on the Todoroki, and I'm very excited to play this game with you all.
And hidden themselves inside a box, deliberately passed over. Ren, you're last.
Hi, I'm Ren, pronouns they, them. Uh, I am playing Ziggy, who is just a little seagull chick currently going through the phase of being a mime. I'm also gluten intolerant, which is very difficult when everyone tries to just feed you bread. But it's fine. It's fine. Um, Silence is my game right now.
Lovely. Thank you all for those introductions. And I think, unless there's any other formalities, then we're going to dive right into this game. Imagine twilight, wind howling over the rooftops of London, and perched atop a statue in Trafalgar Square, a seagull ruffles its feathers and scans the city. Lights flicker on across the Thames, sirens are going to wail distantly. A paper bag flutters like a dying moth across the road. Empty, tragic. You are seagulls, not just any gulls. You're members of the Sky Watch, a covert coalition of high-flying operatives who've been entrusted with keeping order in the avian underground. You fought crows over turf, outmaneuvered MI6 trained pigeons, and once packed a drone clean out of the sky. But this is new. This morning you intercepted a message scratched onto toast crust and dropped on the Millennium Bridge that said, PM heading to Big Ben, midnight, dance off high stakes. Doesn't make sense. The Prime Minister dancing at Big Ben? But the whispers are growing. The air hums with bass. The clock tower pulses like a club night. Something's going down at the heart of government, and it's not a press conference. Now, you've got two goals. Find and track the Prime Minister and shit on his head.
Hmm.
Where would you all be? If anyone has an idea of where specifically they would be right at this moment.
I think if we've intercepted this message near the bridge, I've maybe very recently been dive bombing people out for, evening strolls, having a poker chips, prime for the taking, quite honestly. Didn't have to use the knife, thankfully. Was ready and willing and able to use it should I need to. So with a stomach full of delicious chips, I'll fly up to find some of my friends.
As you go to do that, though, you're just going to feel that there is this kind of red laser dot on you. And this is when you remember that the reason why you want to shit on the Prime Minister is because of the anti-chip initiative. Recently passed legislation where you were banned from being fed chips in public places. There are signs that say, like, a fed gull is a dead gull,
Yeah.
which you know to be a slanderous lie.
Yeah.
But you do see that there is a laser being, like, trained onto you right now.
Shh. I'm just trying to live. People in this country are just trying to live. Why are you trying to listen? The last thing those people needed was more chips, okay? I was just helping them out, helping the health of the UK public. I'm gonna try and duck and dive and fly away from the laser that's trained on me.
Okay, so you are going to take a D6 and
Okay.
you want to, in this case, you have two stats. You can either roll gull or dickish. This
Yes.
sounds like a gull thing to do. So you're looking
Yes.
for a 3 or below.
Squawk, squawk, motherfucker! I got 3 and a 2. Oh no, I'm only rolling one dice.
Only roll one dice.
I'll just roll it again. A 3 again. Okay.
A 3. So that's a success. So you're
Yes.
going to make 1 point from gull to dickish.
Indeed.
As you manage to swoop under and avoid this laser that, as your wing moves, a bullet moves past into the night sky of London. You fly to meet up with other members of your gang. Who would the Scurry be going to meet next, and where would you be? I'm gonna pick someone. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Chirag.
Yeah. Malcolm's probably not too far from the bridge. At that pitch, just like a little further to like watch over everything. He's been grazed one too many times, and is just like keeping an eye. But when the scurry is there, he's just like ducking and saying like,
Duck.
God. My God, they're using live rounds now. This ain't right, Scurry. This ain't right.
It's changed days, Malcolm. Changed days.
Remember back in the day, the worst we had to deal with was an angry raven. Maybe a man with a newspaper. This is too far.
Further down the street, underneath a tiny small bridge, just smoking a cigarette. A rat's like, "You don't know what trouble is."
Oh, shut up. Nobody's listening to you.
Yeah, you guys tried to destroy this city back in 1666, and you're still grouchy about it.
We're still here, though.
Mm,
No one can stop it. I know what you are.
yeah,
Pointing at you, Malcolm.
me? What am I? I was leaning down over there. Like, he's still not down, not close to them. I'm not getting close to the plague-stricken rats, but I'm just like looking down on them. What am I?
A pretender.
And then he just like fall back and
Go ahead and make me a gull roll then. Try and
It's one of those
intimidate this
things.
rat.
One of those things that could go either way.
Straight from the
1d6
base of your
is it.
stomach, Malcolm. Let's go.
Yeah, 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
2.
That's a success. So move 1 point from Gull to Dickish as you squawk very convincingly as a gull into the face of this rat who's like, oh, you can't intimidate me, but that was pretty fucking good.
Mm.
On your way.
Listen,
Mhm.
they're trying to get all of us off the streets, rats. You know, we have to unite and fight back against the power. Yeah, not divide ourselves.
Don't patronize me. I
Do you
understand
even know
how
what
this
that word
works.
means? Listen. Shh.
It pulls out a knife.
I pull out my knife. Hey,
That's a good knife, that.
that's a very good knife.
I'll trade you for it.
Nah, you gotta earn a knife like this, friend. Gotta earn
We'll
it.
like turn round to a small box behind them and pull out
Yeah.
a bag of Leon waffle fries.
Oh,
These are
am I
hard
right
to
where it
come by.
hurts? They are hard to come by. You know,
I'll give you it for the knife.
the texture's just really satisfying. You know.
Skyforce, we've been going hungry for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your knife. You do what you gotta do.
You'll give me your knife in trade.
I'll give you the waffle fries in trade.
No deal. I need this knife. Maybe next time. We have a mission. Gotta get to the top of Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Oh yeah.
I heard he's no looking so good these days.
No. Sad, really.
Sad what happened to him.
Yeah.
That motorbike accident.
Just like wipe a tear. Well. Anyway. I appreciate the hustle, right, friend? But
I'll go flog them elsewhere. Brixton, I hear they're looking for them, and we'll just run off into the darkness. At this point, two more of our team arrive. I'm going to say at this point we have a very small little pigeon as Ziggy arrives on the scene alongside Gulliver.
I think Ziggy, um, having recently left the outside of a subway but was waylaid by pigeons, is was watching the argument between the Scurry and Maurice from a distance and just pretending both sides of the argument, and then it ends. It's like,
We're going to flash back to your being waylaid by pigeons as we just see you getting pushed by a bunch of different pigeons. Why don't you talk?
and she's just going through the motions of essentially imitating them, like saying, "Why don't you talk?" but without saying anything.
Like this one pigeon will look at the other and be like, "Do you understand anything what's going on here? I just eat grain, mate. I don't know what's going on. Who is this? The new? No, this is a seagull. Seagull? The Pimes? Aye, aye. What's it doing here? I don't know. Do you want to throw it down the escalator? And is going to try to throw you down an escalator at the subway. As you continue to mock them.
Oh, I think Ziggy, in this moment, realizing that she is in imminent peril, is going to kick the pigeon in the shin and then try to flee.
Okay, I'm gonna make that a dickish roll.
Yeah.
Go for it.
She's small. She can get right up under there. Oh, that's a 6. I don't think that works.
You go to try and kick this pigeon in the shin and then realize it's one of those pigeons that doesn't have any feet. And so you just like try to kick it and it's like, I don't know what you're trying to do, buddy, but we're gonna throw you down this escalator now. And so are gonna wrap around their wings and just like start to carry you off. Malcolm, would you like to add something?
Yeah, no, I was confused. I thought Gull, you want to roll low, and for Dickish, you want to roll high. Did I misunderstand that?
You want to roll under or equal to what your
Okay,
stat
alright.
currently is, and your stat point will change.
Okay. I thought it was
yeah.
like Blaze and feelings. My mistake. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No, that's all good. So currently you want to roll low until something else like increases. But you get thrown down some stairs by these pigeons. That has made my day. Made my day. Shall we go and I don't know what we'll do. Shall we? I heard there's someone is like flogging waffle fries. I'm in, and they just float off into the night.
And so Ziggy is just reenacting this for the Scurry and Malcolm, including the tumbling down the escalator.
Oh,
My
those
God,
damn pigeons.
that's awful. But your art's improved leaps and bounds.
Gulliver,
Yes.
how do you add to this conversation?
I think Gulliver is on top of Victoria Tower, pretending to be on a cliff, and he's back from a mission of staking out a very high profile chips fryer. And there's a lot to think about now that I know we might never get our wings on them again.
We flash back. You're in an abandoned building across the road from this chicken shop. You've been here for what feels like 2 weeks. It's probably been about 30 minutes. You're there with your partner in crime, fellow spy, and they are like got their wings up at their eyes. They don't have binoculars, but they're just looking. What do you reckon's going on? Do you think they've do you think they've went for the second fry yet?
Don't think so. Still needs 5 minutes.
What are we gonna do when we see the second fry goes in? Are we wait, is this just are we just collecting information or are we busting in?
I think they're collecting information considering they are just two small gulls.
It's always just a stakeout. We never get the Fritz.
It's always those up there who get the fries first. It's never us.
What's next for you after this?
There has been talks about the Prime Minister being at a certain place very, very soon. I plan to meet up with some old friends of mine. This gull, for once, will get into some action instead of just sitting on this old cliff looking out, smelling the fries, never getting to eat them.
A tear goes down. It's
I
an
think of
honorable mission. Might be your last. If it is, make it count. Shit on that prick for me.
well, you've always been like the brother I've never had.
At this moment, you watch as a peregrine falcon comes down and grabs the other gull and flies off.
And this is why we need to remember those that have left us. That's the first. No, wait, that's the third one this week. The third brother this week I've lost. I'll get them for you. But, what was his name? I don't have any time for this. I gotta meet the others. And I fly off.
And descending upon where the others are, we haven't met Tony from Coney yet. Tony, what are you doing?
I think Tony has just finished up an order of some fish and chips, and he's just been smelling the chips the whole way, and is like, "You gotta be a professional. You gotta be a professional. You gotta make it in the city. You gotta hustle. You gotta be a professional." And as she drops them off, she is sprinting back to the others because she knows that while she's got to make ends meet, she's also got to assist her friends in any way she can. She might be relatively new here, but she's got some street smarts that she picked up from the city, and I think on the way, um, she spies like underneath a bench, like just a bag of like leftover, like really old, like they may have been rained on at some point, but it's something. And she knows that she can sort of sneak about a bit because they're looking in the skies. He can't even fly, so they're not looking for a gull on the ground. So they've got eyes on the ground. So she darts over, grabs the bag, and just sprints down to underneath. Are we underneath a bridge somewhere?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
underneath the bridge. You pick up this bag and you're just gonna hear a put me down, put me down, put me down from inside this bag.
She does. She's like, but then also like pecks at it a bit, like, what the fuck you doing in there?
Hey, I found this first, leave me here.
A, A, it's nice to share.
No, it's
You know,
not.
times are hard. Hey.
Times are hard, I keep it for myself.
Mm.
You don't know what's in here.
Well, you don't know what's in here.
I do, I'm inside the bag.
Mm. What's in there?
These are my cards.
What? What you got?
I'm building a deck, leave me alone.
A deck of cards? No, you don't got a deck of cards. She tries to like rip open the bag a bit.
There's a squirrel inside, like collecting Magic the Gathering cards.
It's playing
Damn.
Bloomsboro. I can tell.
These are mine.
Well, get
Your
off easy.
phone goes, and you say you've got a 3-star review.
3-star.
Times are rough, leave me with my cards. Do better with your orders.
I do just find my orders.
That's not what that review says. But you can overwrite
You
your
want to
phone.
fight?
I don't want
You want to fight?
I mean, do
We're
you have a
going.
deck? We'll fight right now.
I don't got a deck.
Pathetic. Leave me alone.
Fine. That way. You know, you could be nicer to people who don't have their own magic card deck.
Have you met Magic players?
Yeah.
Some of us
Well.
proxy.
Fine.
If you're gonna just leave him and not like challenge it, he's like gonna just like, here, take this one, and we'll just throw like a random Earth card out at you. Just
She snaps it in her beak and thinks like, maybe Ziggy will like this, and like runs away in that goal, like, well, I got something.
This is
and with that, you all descend into the same place.
So, do we think he's going to be at the top of Big Ben for this dance off, or is it at the bottom?
It's gotta be at the top. You know,
Yeah,
it's
that's where all the good stuff is, right?
Exactly. He's gonna, if he's gonna show off his moves, he's gonna want some natural light. He wants to show it off to all the people.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. How are y'all doing?
Gallagher's looking into the void.
Also known as the tongue.
Sadness, as he lost his brother. Another one. You can almost see the world around them turn into black and white as imaginary rain falls behind them.
Classic Gallagher.
Gallagher the Third. What happened to Gallagher the Seventh? I thought he was coming with you.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, we weren't actually related. Former tend to just lay one egg. Max
Chosen
two.
family, right?
Max two.
Yeah, I thought that was a spy thing. You're all just like named that and a number.
Yeah, I chose mine.
Yeah, like
I
double
threw a
Gallagher.
dice and then 3
Double
came out.
Gallagher.
His name, I think, was Gulliver, actually.
Oh, good travels to him. Good travels.
Is there
to
an
him.
Oliver?
Oh,
Maybe.
no.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, my mistake. All right then, friends. We have a mission.
Tony's gonna shake really quick, shake the magic card at
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I almost said Ren. Sorry, Ziggy, and like place it down in front of her. Hey kid, I got you something. It's not chip, but you know.
And
It's
Ziggy will approach curiously. Mhm.
I don't know. It's called magic, and I mean that's what you do, like magic, right? Is that this as? And
That
like
tracks.
she'll look to Malcolm. Is that what she's doing? Are you doing magic?
Ziggy looks like she contemplates it for a second. Would magic be the next stage in this? And then shakes her head. No, mimicry. Mimicry is where it's at. And she is going to reach for the magic card, do a little bit of a flourish, and then immediately try to eat it.
Oh, that's a lot. At least rip it up first.
Yeah, go and make me a gull roll then.
Gulls don't have to rip things apart. We swallow them whole.
That's a
You know
2.
what?
Nice.
Oh no!
Yep,
Incredible.
absolutely. You absolutely managed to swallow that whole Magic the Gathering card down whole. It will join the other plastic in your stomach.
No gluten though.
No gluten.
No,
No
no
gluten.
gluten.
Yeah.
The rat will just be watching from further away, going, "How do they continue to corner the market?"
Oh, shut it, Marshall.
I don't mean you. I mean Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I feel you. I much prefer Digimon. It's much worse, much cheaper on the wallet.
It's all about capitalism, friend.
Mm-hmm.
Can I interest anyone in some waffle fries?
We did have a
Where do
magic
you
card
get
trade, but that's
those?
gone now.
You don't need to know where I got them. I've just got them.
What you want for him?
What have we got?
Something's afoot. How does a red like you come across such delicacies?
I know people.
You want to ride? He like pulls out a little bag, a little plastic bag with a little cushion in the middle. I think I do got 4.5 stars.
4.5? Oh, you can take me to Covent Garden. I'm pretty sure I can get rid of them down there.
All right, but we got how many fries for the trip? What are we gonna do on the meter?
You're not
My
gonna
meter.
you're not gonna scam me on that meter, right?
Me? No.
Wait a minute.
Got
Wait a
4.5
minute.
stars.
Wait a minute. Don't you preset your pricing?
I'm
Don't start-
asking. You want me to preset or you want to do it on
Malcolm
the
is a
meter?
very honest gull. I've never met a gull more honest than Malcolm.
And
it's
while
gonna
they're
go
talking,
anonymous.
Ziggy is trying to quietly, in a box, get around to the back of the rat so that she can eat the fries.
Yeah. Go ahead. Make me a gull roll for that.
Classic gull
like,
move.
As he's
Yes.
like.
My appetite with the magic card. And that's 3.
Let's go.
Okay, you kind of scooch like making a box and like making your way around to the back of this bag. It's a bit limp from the rain, so pecking through the plastic probably wouldn't take too much. You manage to make a small hole, and you can see it inside there. It's a frozen waffle fry. As the rat is saying, "Okay, well, if we set a price, what would you recommend for that? How many? What number of fries would you say would get me to Covent Garden?"
Is it like a thick bag or is it like there's only very few waffle fries in there?
It's a big bag. Like this is a rat holding a huge bag of like Beyond waffle
The
fries.
London rat's just the size of a Springer Spaniel.
18 and a half.
18 and a
Nice.
18 and a half. Call it well, can we call it 15?
Fine. I can see Zig. Can I see that Zig is doing something?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I can't go below 17. I'm just doing a distraction at this point. I'm just like being a dick about it. Just like to let Ziggy get the cover until eventually. Yeah, fine. We'll do 15 and a half.
15, okay. When we reach the end, I'm good for it.
All right.
And we'll put this bag of waffle fries into the plastic bag and then climb on in as behind Ziggy, you have got maybe like a dozen fries out of this bag before anyone noticed anything. Well, he hasn't noticed anything.
My
I'm good to
stomach is
go.
rounded and at peace.
I'm good to go
Gallagher,
whenever.
Gallagher's very impressed. Offers offers Ziggy a card. If you ever want to join us, you might make a great spy.
She has stars in her eyes as she accepts this card from you. Initially tries to eat it and then realizes, no, I'm full. Wait. And then thanks you with a generous nod.
This is did you
Spy
touch
like this, gorgeous, perfect. You know exactly when to not open your beak. We need more of you. We've got way too many of those with a very loose beak. Information lost.
Hey, what you saying about my loose beak?
I know, sometimes you gotta talk.
Loose beak sinks ships, apparently.
Yeah.
we're not going to sink this ship though, right? You're going to get me to where I need to go with no problems, right?
This is
This is some lovely plumage. Did you get this upgraded yourself? Looking at the iridescence on your wings that
Thank-
other people might not have done.
Thank you. It's in the high. Yeah, I gotta get good highlights. And so where am I meeting you guys back after I drop off this passenger?
Oh. For Westminster, we can go to the lawn first. Scope the place out.
All right.
Mm.
All right, hold on tight, get your seatbelt on.
Seatbelt, and you take off, and he just
It's like
rattles
strawberry
around
laces.
inside this bag. You fly off, and everyone else, are you heading towards the lawn at Westminster?
Yeah.
Okay. Does somebody not fly?
I do. Tony doesn't
Coney
fly.
from Coney. I will say, as a herringle, I'm fairly large, so maybe we can just have that exciting vision of you on my back.
Go on top of the
A
other
gull on top of a gull. It's like that one bird that landed on top of me. I can't remember which birds it was, but you just like, let's just go for a ride, baby.
I mean, I think it's also fair to say that a baby probably can't fly fully yet either.
That's true.
No, I
so
still have the fuzzy feathers. I don't have the fully fledged feathers.
Little
yeah,
blue.
Also, I've doubled my weight.
yeah.
Hey, Gallagher, you
The
good?
little
You get to
round
carry
berry.
the little one.
Well, me?
Zelda gives Ziggy a
Gallagher.
look.
Mhm.
How did you? I am pretty sure you were half the size when I arrived. How much more do you want to grow, little one?
And she just extends her wingspan, which is very short.
Mhm.
Great goal. You will one day reach it. Scary.
Yeah.
Help me carry this one.
All right. I will go over and just like get my head underneath Ziggy, hoist Ziggy
Yeah.
up on top of Gallagher, and then I'll let Tony climb onto my back.
Yeah.
You fly off, and you all arrive at the lawn. Nothing particularly of interest happens along the way, but as you get there, you see that there is quite a large protest happening on the lawn. It's not humans, because of course it's not humans in the game we're playing. It continues to be a range of different birds, very specifically swans.
Oh.
There are a lot of mute swans here, holding placards that just say like "down with this sort of thing,"
With this
and
and that.
like one of the like, and then on the other side there are other swans that are being like, "I love the king. What are you talking about?" On it.
Don't get close to those ones.
No.
Nasty beings.
Can I interest you all in signing my petition? We're looking to get rid of the monarchy.
The monarch.
What monarchy?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
There ain't.
bring it over.
What do you mean monarchy? I didn't know. I didn't vote no king.
Hey,
We're gonna
we
do
threw
a
a
little
tea party
flashback
about
to
this.
when
I'm down with it against the monarchy.
we're going back to a little flashback of when Gulliver was attending spy training, in which you had to like give over allegiance to king and country. And I don't know if you really remembered at the time. So,
Yeah, I signed it with a fake name.
ooh, okay. In that case, I would like you to roll me a dickish roll to see whether that was ever noticed or not.
That's a 2.
Okay, you get away with it. No one had any idea that
There's so many of us. It could be
um,
anyone.
you are signing this form back at your training, and you'll just look up to see this greater blackback gull just being like, "Welcome to the team," and shakes a wing. Um, are we all signing the petition?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony will sign it.
This swan, they got anything good on it?
It's a swan. It's beautiful. Of course it is. It's wearing this large golden necklace that just says "Mum" on it.
Okay. I'm gonna go in for a hug. And just be like, I feel really strongly about this cause, and I'm just so happy that you guys are out here doing this. And just go in for the hug, and I'm gonna try and use my pickpocket job to swipe it.
Okay. So because you had a pickpocket, you can roll twice.
Listen, whatever my feelings are about the royal family, I fucking hate swans. So I'm just getting it because I hate it. Oh, 1 and a 2. Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Move
are
from
able
gull
to
to
like
dickish.
get a wing under it with this hug, swoop it back over this long neck, and this swan will just be like, "Well, I'm glad to have your support. We're gonna hopefully get rid of them." And a goose from the other side will just start to be shouting like, "What are you fucking hugging that thing for?"
Tony like runs up to it like super like Naruto runs up to it and is like, "Hey, you want to start something? That's my friend. You want to start something? What?
Like, look at them all talking down our king. Does so much, brings so much into this country.
Oh, you think a king is gonna get your chips back?"
I don't need chips. I'm a goose.
A goose. I have, upon realizing that I have 5 in my dickish stat, so and perhaps I should do something about that. I know that dive bombing. If I face a setback, I scream at the sky and move a point from duckish into gull. Can I dive bomb at this goose and just start a fight?
Yes, you can absolutely. You
I'll
fly
let
to
out
head
a war
towards,
cry of the seagulls.
and as this fight starts, we're gonna come over to Covent Garden where you
Yeah.
land, Malcolm. And the rat will try to do a runner. Is not gonna pay these fries and just gonna try and run with the bag.
Get his ass.
Yeah. If he starts to do the run, I'm just like, start strutting after him, and then just straight up, dropping the bag that he rode in to just land onto him like a net, and then just hold it down with my feet.
Okay,
And I'm like,
go ahead and roll me dickish then to try and catch this rat.
We roll. Rolling. 3.
So that is going to be a success for Dickish, absolutely. You drop this plastic bag and he just starts to go absolutely wild inside. But you've dropped a dropped a plastic bag on him and he's dropped his own fries on top of himself, so he's kind of being crushed right now. He's like,
customers have a rating on Uber as well, and you're getting no stars for this. And I just tie him up like a plastic bag, pull out the fries so that as much as I can out of the plastic bag, look for a bin, pick it up with my mouth, and then just throw him in the bag into the bin right after some dog poop.
What in? And you have these fries inside the bin. You'll just see him look to another, like, get himself out of the plastic bag. He'll look to like 6 other rats going, first time. And you get a little like notification on your phone as you also get a 1-star rating.
I'd give him a 1 star. 1-star rating and leave it leave a comment to Uber. Like, another rat did another rat tried to run without paying. Really should pay in advance, and on the feedback, and then gather as much as I can into on my back and just try to fly back to the others, keep it, find out what they've been up to, and I hope that God they're not talking to any swans because that'll just set me off.
The scurry punches a swan.
Yeah.
Can I get you to go ahead and make a dickish roll to see how well you do it? But you can, at this point, have moved that stat back down.
Sure.
I?
Yeah,
Could I,
absolutely. I'm gonna use some of my
before that
wrestling moves.
happens,
Hmm
could I maybe be on a higher ground, as like kind of having a hat piece to my head and giving Scurry like notes on where the other swans are and like what the situation is like.
Oh yeah, and Tony's in there too. Tony's like,
Okay, in that
Yeah.
case, you're gonna roll with advantage then on that. You're getting helped
Oh,
with your team.
excellent. Rolling dickish. 3 and a 4. What is my dickish is a 4.
It's a
So
4.
we're good.
Amazing. So yeah,
Back to
that
a 5.
goes back to a 5 as
Yeah.
you like clock this goose. I said punch this one, but you punch a goose. Who's just like, you what, mate?
hmm
As you clock him round the face,
I'm
and
not your
then
mate.
you just watch as more geese start to pile in. Um, Strangely, they're all a bit red, like kind of bright red in the face, almost you could say like gammon, as they all kind of come quite close, um, squaring up on you.
Yeah. I'm gonna back up a little bit so that me and my squad are also facing up against them.
yeah. Tony's making like a circle just by like running around too quickly for them to catch, but just like pecking enough at them to like give them a ring. Like, make room, make room, make room.
And as that all happens, Ren Ziggy gets accosted by like a pigeon with a microphone going. And what brings you here to this situation today? Are you here to support the monarchy, or are you on the other side of all of this?
And Ziggy looks at this pigeon and tries not to associate them with the pigeons from earlier and fails. Is going to bite the pigeon.
Okay, go ahead and make me a gull roll for that.
Fuck the
if you will.
press.
No, Ziggy, don't. It's unsanitary. You don't know where that journalist has been.
That's a 6.
Okay, so you go to bite this pigeon, and as you try to do that, their cameraman's gonna step in between, or like camera pigeon's gonna step in between. Like, whoa, 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 whoa! Do you know who this is?
No.
This man here has 2 million followers on TikTok.
Um,
Don't be like putting wings on him.
Ziggy mimes the shape of a phone and then sticks up 2 feathers and then flips them around to flip off the pigeon.
Right. Well, no, never mind. We'll find other sorts of opinions around. As Malcolm, you fly in to see that Ziggy tried to attack a TikToker, and the rest of them are squaring up to a bunch of geese.
Are they? Did you say geese or swans?
The geese are the ones fighting with them. We
Okay.
hugged and stole a necklace from a swan.
Oh. I see this is going on, and I just shout like, "All right, birds! We are like just like shout. Are we not all feathers of the same flock? Are we not all here to fly together or run together? If for our burden." I nod in the distance where presumably there are ostrich and penguins in the London Zoo somewhere, unless they've escaped. That's for another episode. And I'm like, look, I have brought us things to bring us together. Everyone who's not a swan, glares at the swans, get some, and just throws some fries for everybody.
You throw
Amazing.
fries. Okay, you throw fries, and everybody is going to lose their minds. We watch as a small riot begins, and the Metropolitan Police run in. You just see that
Bird
they
police?
with shield.
Bird.
No, these are just human
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 Metropolitan.
police.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're getting
It's
involved.
the fuzz,
Yeah.
everyone! Scram! And I'm
It's
gonna try and fly
another
away.
it's another fight between birds and human. How this will end, I wonder.
Tony
Um,
runs up to Ziggy to make sure that she can get on his back. It's like, you and me, kid.
Ziggy clambers on, and then gestures to your 3-star rating, and then just makes like a frowny face.
They don't know nothing. And Tony will there's no seatbelts, there's no fancy plumage. They just throw their wings back and Naruto run out of there, sitting on
Yes.
their back.
with all of the Metropolitan Police like being distracted by this small riot that's going on over a bag of chips, you've created a gap alongside where the security fence towards Big Ben would be. This is where you know that the Prime Minister would be. And looking towards the top of this clock tower, you can see flashing lights inside.
Is it possible, as we are flying away and using a little getaway from the Metropolitan Police, to have a little bit of target practice for our ultimate goal? And I feel like there's always a sort of like part in the clause of our contracts that if you see someone from the police, you kind of also have to shit on them too.
Well,
I'm just trying to drop one.
you can do that, but you also see that sitting outside a cafe is a man who is sitting having a cocktail with a pig.
Oh.
I have so many questions. Do you mean a literal pig, or
A
do you
literal
mean
pig.
okay?
Hmm.
Can
Are they
I
on a date? What's going?
They
I'm
look
so
like they're
confused.
on a date.
Listen, the politicians in this country have just all saying.
Oh, there we go. Now I'm caught
Uh-huh.
up. All right then.
look? I have no context for this at all as someone who's not from the
Yeah,
UK.
I
I'm
think it's
just
better
sitting
I
here
don't give
like
you
that
context.
checks out. I have no idea what's going on, but
We
sure.
don't need details, yeah.
No,
Just,
but
just
we're not
Go
going to go into the details of that
watch
context.
watch
but
episode 1, season 1 of Black Mirror, and you're caught up. There we go.
um,
Okay.
I think I'll still swerve to poo in the Metropolitan Police, but kind of like signal with a wing that if anyone wants to go for that weirdo over there.
go for a gull roll, please.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wait a minute. Is your
Yep.
gull roll 1?
Yeah.
Your stat for gull is at 1.
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. Just good to know.
it is
Yep.
hard to. That's 4. I do not succeed.
You go to try and like shit
Dang.
on the police and manage instead to shit on Ziggy.
No, no, you don't want to say
As you guys are Naruto running
No.
out of the way,
Yes.
you just
Hey.
feel the splat.
We're walking here.
It
Sorry, I
just
had to
starts
say it.
to mix with the white face paint. It's just
I put my wing onto Ziggy's shoulder, take the other wing to put down my head, and you can see that Gulliver's head feathers are kind of sticky, greasy, in a shiny color. And he looks at you, understanding. It's like, don't worry about it. It's fine. You will still be a great gull. And Scurry's poop, I'm pretty sure you can take it off. It should be able to be diluted in water. Unlike this, and points to the head. When I was but a wee little girl, I fell into the sea, and there was. I don't want to remember it. Oil all around me, And once again, it's just this stare. Things go to black and white. Rain rushes down, puts his hat back on. I will
We
never
flash
forget.
back as you are sat in the ocean next to another gull who's looking at a ship through hands. Do you think they've caught it yet? What are we going to do when they catch it?
We've been saying the same thing for days. They've never caught it.
They call it a white whale. What is a whale?
And Jonathan turns his head. It's just a really big fish.
A really big fish. I want that fish.
Yeah. Me too, buddy. Me too.
Wait.
What is going on?
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? As this gull just gets sucked underwater and you get like this oil start to seep onto your feathers.
Gareth the fifth! No! Then Gareth the third tries to jump after his friend.
You jab into an oily surface, not able to go through. You're looking into this deep, inky void. He's gone.
I just remember a hand pulling me out of there. A winged hand. This is why I'm here now. Turn my back to the big ocean. City folk, I guess, they don't have to they don't have to go through this. But now, I have to fight a new enemy. You little one, you will be our future. Don't let this set you back. And he swipes away the poop from your hand.
It's Ziggy was paying such rapt attention that there's just tears and face paint and poop running down her face.
Delicious.
Tony's just like, that was a lot. All right. You guys, beautiful.
You see ahead of you all these large iron gates that are not as crowded as they once used to be. Standing behind it, there is a courtyard, and then a single door at the bottom of a large tower.
Well, everyone, we've got to hatch a plan.
Just to be clear, remember earlier when there was like a red dot aimed at the scurry? Was that from like a stationary turret, or was that like? Did we ever see if there was a man a human holding the gun, a trained pigeon holding, or was it just like? Did we ever find out where that bullet? Like, I want to know if we're dealing with automated potential security, or if they're like we gotta deal with the human element.
It's 2025. These are little drones.
I don't believe it. Why would they make these drones in the shape of birds? It's like they're mocking us.
A rat who's standing next to the fence, a different rat smoking a cigarette, going, I've always said you guys work for the bourgeoisie.
Yeah, it's given us a bad name.
No.
You just wait until they make little rat robots and take your jobs. You'll see how it feels.
I could do with a day off.
Imposters.
You say that now. And you want money for those cigarettes?
I can give you half of one. Half?
Yeah, sure. You want this, and I'll hold the gold chain with a mum on it. No? Oh.
I'll take that.
All right.
Half a cigarette for a large gold chain. Puts it over his neck. It's trailing behind.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I would just like nod at the rest, like, you tired of these big humans making us into nothing but laughing stock?
Yeah, I grew up in a maze.
Damn, that's rough, buddy.
I got out there.
You sure did. Looking
Yeah.
great.
Took a
We got
lot of left turns.
But
you.
at least you're out of the rat race.
You're never out of that, buddy. You're all going in there.
I
You
Let-
you seen the Prime Minister anywhere?
Who?
Yeah, the guy that looks like a toe with some hair on top of it.
Oh, I mean that could be any of them.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you're
Oh,
not
there,
wrong. You're not wrong.
there's half a dozen of them in there.
you wanna get on you wanna get in on some action.
Some action.
Yeah, take revenge on some people who've been treating you, us,
Can I bring my boys?
bad. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do want
Yeah.
you to bring your boys.
Bring the whole
We'll-
proletariat.
We'll rain
Very
hell
rat.
from the skies, and you
Take
the ground.
ground.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Tony.
200 of us, but
Oh god, Tony, how do you feel about having 200 rats on your pack and call?
I think that sounds pretty good to me.
Mhm.
Ground
You want to throw
offensive.
a tea party? We got you.
tea party. We're going to the Thames.
Well,
We don't know where the
maybe
night's going to take us.
maybe eventually.
Oh, what do you need us to do? What will we do? I mean, we can find our way through. We can look cute.
Yeah.
We can.
You do.
So cute. The necklace adds to it, honestly.
Yeah.
Thank you. Make a dickish roll.
Sure.
Can we support it
Uh,
in some way?
It's a
Like,
3. What's my dickish is 4. Oh,
that's
It's
plus
now-
going
it's-
up to 5.
Now up to 5.
Woo!
And yeah, he's convinced, but no.
Yeah.
Thank you. Maybe we'll all get decked out in jewelry. And how if you
There's-
find, I'll give you more cigarettes.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
listen.
sure those people in there,
Yeah.
they
They're
all have
loaded.
jewelry. They're
They
loaded.
got those little like cufflink things, whatever those are. You know the things that they're.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What about
Fancy
how
watches.
about we cause some chaos?
Mm-hmm.
Get them outside. Then we got a fly team.
Yeah.
That way it gets on cameras, you know, so everyone can see just how upset we are with the Prime Minister.
They're gonna be pulling some fancy moves on that dance floor. Maybe you can cause some of them to fall over.
Pretty sure they have a kitchen
Mm.
too that you can rate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh, wait a second. If they have a light show going on there for the dance, and we need a distraction, maybe after we get in, they could give them a signal to cut the wires. Bite into them.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, we'll sacrifice a couple of dozen of us, right, boys? And you'll just see that, like, behind this rat, there's 199 other rats have just arrived. We
Thank
can
you for
take-
your
we
service.
Can, we can deal with an electrocution.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
well, we'll get ready to.
Unfortunately, Ziggy is not paying attention to any of this and has wandered over to an elderly couple who is offering saltines.
No.
Oh, look at the little.
No,
look at-
Ziggy.
Look at the
Ziggy.
little. Look at the little baby. And don't feed the baby. Or you teach them young and then they'll just do it their whole life. I know, but look, it's break dancing. And
Not
we'll throw-
exactly break dancing, but close enough. And
throws the saltine.
Ziggy pecks at it and then gobbles it up, and is going to bum rush whoever offered that saltine because of course they have more, and I am attacking an old person.
Perfect. Like describe what it looks like then as you like run to attack this old age pensioner.
There is just a flurry of fuzz and fluff feathers that are left behind as Ziggy rushes, and there's a look that comes over this old age pensioner's face. It's like, ah.
I told you not to feed them. I didn't want to come in this fucking city. And then grabs his wife and starts to drag them off. as you can move those stats, because one of the things you can do voluntarily move a point from Gull to Dickish by either attacking an old age pensioner or making a small child cry.
Yep.
Okay, you've got 200 rats on your side, you've got a
Yeah.
big gold
Yes.
chain, you have attacked an old age pensioner.
Uh,
Tony, you're gonna get like at this point a delivery request from a milkshake place that's wanting something to be delivered. And as you decide whether or not you're gonna take that order, we're gonna go a break.
Yay.
Chaos of the best kind. Thank you so much, folks. We'll be back really, really soon. Welcome back, folks. We are about to enter the Tower of Big Ben. We have our wonderful group of 5 gulls, one of whom just got into a fight with an old age pensioner, and another recruited 200 rats. You are all set to try and get into this tower to once and for all shit in the Prime Minister. There's a door in front of you. What are you doing?
I
Not
will-
doors.
I would like to use my spy skill to find a way in that is inconspicuous and like safe without being detected right away.
Of course, go ahead and make me a dickish roll, but you can roll 2d6 and take the higher one, the better one.
Yeah. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Okay, so you have a couple of different options. You kind of go into like Mission Impossible mode as you're looking around and seeing that it's London, so there are cameras everywhere. But there is a security guard walking with a large swinging key ring with large keys on it. He's alone. He's quite old. He looks as though he could be mugged if you wanted to. There is a small little narrow window that you could probably try and squeeze into if you wanted. And you also see that there is unloading from a van, a DJ who is unloading a whole bunch of music equipment.
You can see Galathos like doing these espionage kind of movements, like flat to the wall, then doing somersaults to the other side, back to the wall again, ducking down. It's like no one sees him, but it looks like incredibly silly because no one's even putting like no one's had their intention on him to begin with. So he's just doing all these unnecessary moves, like to the wall, somersaulting, back to the other wall, looks around, and then somersaults all the way back to Tony. And lets Tony know about the guy with the keys.
Hmm.
And also would go over to Malcolm and Scurry to discuss how we go in. If we all go to the like all take the same route, or if you maybe, for example, try to hide Ziggy with the DJ, roll Ziggy in. Because like if we get the keys, Tony could like move his army of rats in, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Or we could hide him in the DJ equipment.
Yeah.
I
But I
think
like
that's
the
like a
keys.
lot of rats. Like there are 200 rats.
I mean,
I
you can
I
squeeze
think-
rats
I
in a
think-
lot of places.
Yeah, the idea is maybe like we could like steal the keys, take the rats because they're supposed to be like they are like we're trying to distract them, they're just a distraction. So if we steal the keys and go the straight way in with the rats and the other and us gulls are trying to sneak inside
mm,
through other ways.
Yeah.
I do
Sneaking in
think
DJ equipment. I could use my pickpocket to try and steal those keys, but my dickish stat is currently at a 5, so in a way, I don't know if I want to succeed.
All right, yeah, yeah.
well, Tony
I
got
could always go and
before
beat
the-
up a kid.
before the break, Tony got a Uber driver
Right.
thing for the
Milkshake.
does Gulliver tell them about the cameras as well?
Yes.
Because Tony's like, I got some milkshake orders. My star rating's not going any higher. We could get some milkshakes, take out those cameras before we start anything.
We could also spit on him.
Oh, that's better.
Spit,
Yeah.
shit, and milkshake. It's a wonderful trio.
I get
You
the
ever
keys.
s-
You guys get the
You ever
cameras.
see a form of spit? It's full of acid
Mm.
and a
Mm.
little bit
Oh.
of oil left from the incident.
Maybe we need to
Looks
find like the
like-
wires of the camera system and like fry them, you know? Mm-hmm. Mm.
Malcolm,
we-
you just like see like waddling up alongside you. You'll just see another mallard that has covered itself in white feathers, been like, I'm here to help.
But oh yes, absolutely. And I'm like looking.
Don't blow my cover.
Fine, you don't blow mine. He looks over and says like, we've got a brave seagull here, ready to do a distraction. Takes head over.
Wait, what?
Ah, excellent. What kind of distraction do you do?
What kind of
Yes.
gull are you?
I'm a gull.
Yeah, you hear him? He's a gull's gull. You know what that means? Brave.
Yeah.
Very brave.
All right,
Brave
do
is-
it.
Got a
Brave.
bit of everything in me.
Mhm.
Gulliver
One of
looks
us-
at him, is like squinting his eyes through the sunglasses so you don't really see it.
I'll
Squint.
do whatever.
Looks
I'll
at
do
him.
whatever you
You're,
need.
you're one fine gull. You're in.
What do I need to do?
Did you ever fight
Uh,
robots?
Robots?
Do you want to?
Do I want to fight? I'll
Yes.
do. But if it's for the good of gull kind, I'll fight a robot.
And I point to the drones. That's
Oh,
your
what is-
objective.
One of them.
It's the initiation.
They're just like a dozen of them that are kind of flying in
Yeah.
a crisscross pattern.
Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna fly, and I'm gonna throw you a chip, and you're gonna try and grab that. You're gonna grab that chip, and then you're gonna fly like God himself is chasing after you.
Don't worry about it. These things, they're very sensitive. They break all the time.
Don't worry. Last I checked, last week they don't use live rounds. You'll be fine.
Okay. So you'll throw me the chip, I'll catch it, and then I just take off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll be chasing. They don't want to feed the gulls,
Yeah.
so they'll be
Right.
Don't
Okay.
get
pay
caught.
attention. So go
Don't-
fly fast. You got
Don't
this.
get caught.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Don't get shot. That's all we're asking for.
Shot.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Fly like the wind.
I like the wind.
Okay. And we'll do that
Yeah.
duck thing of just suddenly vanishes into the air.
Yeah.
There we go.
Godspeed.
I used to be able to do that.
Ziggy just mimes.
Godspeed.
Right. Let's get prepared, everyone.
Mhm.
I think Tony wants to like looks to Gulliver and like that's a good idea. I can get the keys. Lead in my army. Fight the redcoats all over again. And Tony is gonna sprint to the old security guard. I think like waits to come in behind him and then just basically wants to run and jump, like snatch the keys off and then gone before they even notice.
Okay, we're gonna make that a dickish roll, because it's much more intricate than a regular gull mugging would be. So yeah, go for it.
All right.
Not your standard.
I got a
goblin.
2.
Yay.
Woo!
A 2,
Yeah.
there we go. So that is a success. Like you start to sprint, jump, grab these. You pull at this and watch as this old man breaks a hip and falls to the ground.
Incredible. Yeah.
He's just
That's
doing
fine.
that.
Oh.
Tony just starts humming to himself the Star Spangled Banner as Naruto runs off.
Incredible.
Just like the founding fathers would have wanted it.
Yeah. If just in case when we get up there, there's like a pass to get in, I'm gonna see if I can find some tourists that look like they're here for the dance extravaganza. And when you're a tourist to this area, the thing that you realize when you come to the UK, if you are from a country that does not have herring gulls, yeah, and they look like the size of medium dogs, that it's a little bit like, hey, look at that bird! Wow, that is so huge, and I'm gonna like look a little friendly at first until I can spot a child, and then continue the act of looking friendly, and then just get closer and closer and closer. And they're filming me, and it's great, and it's very entertaining. And then they realize I'm a little bit too close, and then I'm going to go for the child.
Right, okay,
As
you
as someone
I-
who grew up
And
at the
it,
Baltic Sea, gods are terrifying.
yeah, and
They
then the
are
distraction.
so
If they've
mean.
got if they've got like a pass for upstairs, then I want to try and swipe it. But mostly, I'm just trying to.
I've been in horror
terrify a
games and
child.
I've never been more scared till now.
Herring gulls are terrifying. Yeah, I
Also,
smacked
like,
one out of the
I
air once
I
accidentally.
think
But
they don't even look. They can't even look nice. They have evil eyes. They have evil eyes.
they're raptors. Um, yeah. So I would like
you
to try and.
you attack this child.
Yeah.
A small American child with an ice cream gets attacked.
Yeah.
Um,
I might go
um,
for some ice cream afterwards, just for because you gotta.
they are
Used
just a
ice
kid
cream
on
scared
holiday,
forever.
so they don't have a pass on them, but you can change your stat if that is what you're
Okay.
looking to do.
Yeah, I'll gobble down and then have that moment when an animal consumes ice cream and then gets brain freeze for the first time in its life.
Use the ice cream. No, use the ice cream for the camera.
Yeah,
Spare him.
ice cream.
What-
I might
we've
even
got
if
we've got
there's
a
if there was
mallard
still.
wait.
Oh, sorry. No,
We've
go
got a
on.
mallard waiting for a chip to be thrown.
Yeah.
Throw that chip.
Now, are we ready?
Well, we gotta take out the cameras.
All right, then. And
I think Golthers are going to work on the cameras with their acid spit.
Okay, so we'll deal with that after the chip has been thrown. You watch as this mallard swoops in, grabs it out of the air, and is immediately shot.
Oh, Tony just puts a wing over Ziggy's eyes. Completely
Ziggy
useless, like
pulls
after the fact.
wing. Ziggy pulls the wing down, trying to see where the mallard fell.
Oh.
I go over to the fallen friend, and I'm like, shh, it's okay, You're a hero. You're a brave gull. You're a brave gull.
I'm not a gull.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
You are.
Well, we remember this one.
Oh.
Never been a gull.
You absolutely were, definitely. And then I whispering to him like, "Tell me your flock's name. I'll tell them during migration. You are so brave, so brave."
And as he whispers the name of that flock, his eyes close. He's gone.
A brave soldier.
So brave.
The drones are all on edge now, and they start to like move further out from the perimeter to start doing a further wider search. So they're not quite over above you right now.
Oof.
Maybe staying inside's the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still got cameras
Gulliver,
inside.
Gulliver wanted to spit acid onto the cameras.
Yeah.
Go ahead and explain how you're going to do that.
I am a Fulmar, and the character sheet says I can spit acid.
Yep.
So I'm pretty much just destroying those flying up, so to like that angle, spit on it.
You fly up to the first one, and you'll just hear a voice going, "I wouldn't do that if I were you."
Who's there?
And you see like stepping out from behind a little gargoyle is a peregrine falcon. There's eyes everywhere. And I've got these on you.
What's your stake in this?
Follow the law,
For
and you're
what
breaking
for?
it.
I'm not breaking shit.
You were about to. I can smell it.
I have acid as spit. That is my biology, and you're being discriminatory.
Well, don't be throwing it onto any of these cameras now, shall we?
Did you see me doing it?
I saw you thinking about it. I'll
You
give
know
you
that
one chance to walk away.
you know that's not a thing. You can't see people thinking things.
You don't know what's in my brain.
Nothing much, I would presume.
You're lucky you're not flying, or I would take you out.
Following the law by killing gulls? Is that
Break-
lawful to you?
Breaking and entering, spying, crimes against the state.
Last time I checked, it was part of the state.
Do you work for His Majesty's government? Are you on an inside job?
Look, you're blowing my cover here.
I'm so sorry. Do you need these cameras taken away?
Yes, as soon as possible.
Is there, what's, do you need help?
I can't risk my cover to be blown. Whatever you do, do it quick and get out of here.
This will only hurt a little, and it's gonna like hit you to just like make it look as though they're still doing what they need to do, and then we'll fly off, and you'll wait a minute, and then you'll just watch as the cameras just go. Vroom.
Pelicans. There's not much up there, is there?
I had I didn't say I had wanted because Gulliver is kind of like Ziggy's favorite right now. Um and I think Ziggy had been like coming up behind trying to mimic the flips and the side stepping that she had seen Gulliver not see anyone see them do. And could she have heard that?
Oh, absolutely.
Great. I'm a mime. I can't tell anyone.
Oh.
So we have got rid of the cameras. We've made a kid cry. We've stolen some keys, and a mallard has died.
Yeah.
Ahem, a gull,
Rip.
a brave,
Yeah.
brave gull.
I just want you all to know that Sam promised that no gulls will die in this
Yeah.
game.
And I've kept my promise.
Yeah. If we're being scientifically accurate, I suppose.
I've never felt
Oh
more
my
in
God.
danger.
Oh,
So you have these keys.
Mm. All right, everyone.
Let's get that door open.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna move Ziggy in with the DJ, and Gotha is going to go with Ziggy. It's like kind of splitting the group so we don't all are like in one place because that would be more obvious.
So that's fine. How are we getting the rats in?
Oh, they're
Yeah,
using
yeah,
the keys. They're just going straight through the door.
You
Okay.
open that door and we're in there, buddy. We'll
Yeah.
just walk in like we own the place.
Just walk-
Rats
just-
can get into
yeah.
anything,
Yeah,
anywhere,
the
at
point
any
is
time.
that the point of the rats is to be noticed.
Do
All right.
any of you rats know how to operate lights?
You have
Uh,
200 rats. One of them has to.
Sorry, do you mean like operate lights as in switch them on and off? Do you mean someone to operate a spotlight, like a
Spot-
pre-programmed rig? What are we talking here?
You know your stuff. I was talking about a spotlight. If we can make all the lights go on the Prime Minister so everyone's eyes are on him as we shit on him.
Yeah.
And then
everyone
there's
needs
no
to
lights
see.
on us as we get out.
Mm-hmm.
I can move the spotlight if you could turn it on.
We'll put Billy on it, and we'll see that there's just a
Billy.
buff rat that's gonna walk forward.
Yeah.
Is wearing a leather jacket.
Good job, Billy.
Here we
I'll
go.
be
Like your
light.
style, Billy.
Not many people like seem to compliment it, but so thank you very much.
Yeah,
I
you're welcome.
will operate these lights when you need. What's your call sign?
George Washington.
George Washington. You call that out as and when you need it, and those lights will descend upon that.
Good man.
Just
Yeah,
checking.
man.
Is this a world where humans can hear talking seagulls, or is it a world where they cannot understand and we just sound like we're
No,
squawking at them?
you just sound like you're squawking at rats.
Oh,
They're
okay.
shouting back at you.
Okay, I'm just about to say if someone shouts George Washington and the Prime Minister putting the shit on, they might just think it's an international incident at that point.
Absolutely. Maybe
Maybe
we'll
we
roll
have
for it to
yeah.
see if the squawk sounds human enough.
Yeah, we have some international gulls and rats there. We're like this
Okay,
would
so we have Gulliver and Ziggy, I believe, are going to go into the DJ equipment. Is that right? Tony's going to open the door to let the rats in.
Mm.
What are the Scurry and Malcolm doing?
I feel like we have to go in and try and source him, right?
So, because the cameras are distracted / shut on, we could go the aerial route just so that we've got external look and just like prepare the opening for these guys to go in from the bottom. We hit them on top, unless you think we should go inside with the others.
No.
Wasn't there like a window or something, Sam?
Yeah.
There is a small window lower down, not at the top. So if you were to
Yeah.
fly up to the top of Big Ben, you'd have to find another route. But it is this big glass clock.
Mm-hmm.
We could do small window. Try and get that
Yeah.
upward mobility.
Small window and some infiltration and try and sniff out Starmer.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe there'll be
You're
other
muted, Sam.
targets there.
Yeah. We go into like an Ocean's 11 sequence as like
Yes.
the camera starts to pan into different things. We watch as Tony runs up with his keys, unlocks the door, and 200 rats pile on in, one of whom just walks coolly in with his leather jacket on. We have both Gulliver and Ziggy flip into this equipment that the DJ is having delivered up. Malcolm and the Scurry both slip through a window and are in amongst all these corkscrewing stairs to the top of this large bell tower. And the rats just like get inside and then just disappear into the walls as though they just vanish. The DJ equipment is going to start to be loaded in by like two young human guys that are just looking very weary and tired about it all and slowly start trudging up the stairs. They're wondering why one of these boxes is a little bit heavier than it usually is, and that's because there's a lot of chips inside a gull as it's been taken to the top of the tower. As that all goes on, the Scurry and Malcolm, you have a moment to figure out what you're doing.
All right, Malcolm. Listen. What we have to do in here is really important, yeah?
Yeah. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Probably not.
I like
What are you
point out,
thinking?
point out, and I say the vents.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 I reckon we could try for that.
Is that? Yeah, that's small enough for Tom Cruise, but we could probably cruise in them.
Listen, if Tom Cruise can manage something, we can definitely do it, all right?
Oh yeah.
He's a small man.
He's a small man.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even need a boxes now,
Hey. No boxes for us, just boxing. Fly.
You're able to squeeze into the vents.
Yeah.
It is very Die Hard like because you're inside this vent. You have this half a cigarette.
It probably sounds atrocious. Of just like flapping our way through. It's very graceful.
Just like the patter of like the feed.
Yeah.
Are you just trying to run through, or are you trying to like make your way up in any sort of way, or are you just hoping you find your way?
As high as we can get, because you know what? That music, we will feel the thump of it through the vent. So we want to go where the music is.
Okay. Go ahead and make me, I'm going to say dickish rolls each to
No.
you can find out the correct way to go.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 5. My dickish is 4.
That is a
for me.
6. My dickish is 4.
Um,
Oh,
so that is
dear.
not a success for either of you.
No.
But you are able to hear two things. One is the vibration of Nowhere to Run by Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, coming from somewhere in this building, but
Uh-huh.
also Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs. You're not sure which is the right one.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I thought I was doing a mashup for a second. I was very concerned.
Yeah. These humans, man. Wild. What do you think we should do, Malcolm?
Okay, let's think it over. Out of the two songs, which one is Keir Starmer more likely to dance to?
He seems just out of fashion enough that, like, he wouldn't. Mm. Let's go for the first one.
Nowhere to Run?
Yeah.
All right.
Because listen, there'll be nowhere to run when we're done with him.
Hey.
So what I need to do
Yeah.
is roll a d6 to decide which of what is.
Oh.
So you said Nowhere to Run. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
that evens, and Green Onions is gonna be odds. So 1, so you're going the wrong way.
Okay.
You make your way down these vents,
Mm.
and you make your way down these vents
Yeah.
as you start to feel that you're moving downwards and find yourself in this basement area of Big Ben. And you don't see any humans, but you do hear Martha Reeves and the Vandellas.
Malcolm, I think we fucked it.
Oh, well. Are you looking to buy your way in?
Depends.
Who's asking this?
You're not quite sure. You hear a
Oh.
voice, but like, there's nothing obvious in here. Hey, down here.
What's the price? I'm gonna look down.
And there's just a tiny, tiny little table at which there's a group of 6 cockroaches playing poker.
Oh.
You went in?
All right. Well, kind of later, but right now we're looking for the PM. You seen him? He's like one of you, but a human.
What's that meant to
Worse.
mean?
Huh?
What do you
He
mean
looks.
worse?
Glenn looks at that. It's like not very good. Not very good with his chips. Points at the one with the least amount of chips in front of him.
Don't need to pick on me. I'm trying very hard. This is my first time playing Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, come on, Malcolm.
You're right. You're right.
You're looking for Storm?
Yeah, we're looking for the storm.
You know he's at the top, right?
We realize that now, yes.
Yeah, they cleared us all out. That's why we're down here.
Oh, that's fucking rude.
No, we're
Yeah.
usually up there enjoying that bell.
You know, that's outrageous. You shouldn't be gambling down here. You should be up there enjoying
Gambling up there.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, clearly they're just lording it up there. Half of them aren't even fucking lords. What's that all about?
I mean, none of them
And,
should be.
None of them should be. Maybe we
So,
should do
Are you
something
buying in?
about that.
You buying in?
I mean, I could. I look towards. I mean, I could. I mean, but what we want with him? Like, I can clear him out, but then what? What are we gonna do with the cockroaches and rats and the team of Skyforce?
Hey, we're going to be here until the end. I don't just mean the end of tonight. To the end.
End of time.
They'll outlive us all.
You know, I admire how hardcore you roaches are.
Give us a job. Buy out this table.
Yeah,
We're in.
All right.
I've got a job for you.
Mhm.
You know, those humans like to wear trousers that leave a real nice opening at the bottom of it.
Layers. Didn't know that was back in fashion.
Yeah, well, with the sort of music that's going on up there, I imagine. You should,
Is it Booker T? Is it still Booker T?
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Of course it is.
How about you, we buy in, we have a good old time, and then we bring you upstairs. You can ride on the back if you want. go up quickly as we can. And
Mhm.
you,
Wait, are you an Uber driver? I'm not paying that.
I'm not an Uber driver.
Like, he's in it, right? Knowing him, we'll ride with you.
You ride with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because
Um,
Uber.
What
I got 4.5 stars.
what do I have against Uber? We don't have time for that conversation.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, so it's a long conversation. We'll find you some trousers to scurry out, and you can go and tickle the old daddy bags.
That's a bit much, but we'll do what we can.
That'd be a fantastic distraction.
You know. We'll all climb on,
Uh-huh.
and as you head back out of the events with this group of cockroaches, there's this extended conversation that they have with Malcolm about the pros and very much cons of Uber, which we won't get into. Instead, we're inside a box that Ziggy and uh Gulliver are being shaken around in, and like Tony, you're just following behind these DJ guys that are bringing things up. But what's the conversation like as Ziggy and Gulliver are being shaken around?
I think Gallagher's being very much into spy mode, infiltration mode. He's zipping it quiet, just signing over to Ziggy to be quiet, not make a sound. I feel like Ziggy is feeling in her element there.
Normally, you'd think that Ziggy would mimic your shushing motion, but you see that she looks at you and then she begins to make motions that represent the conversation that you had with the falcon. And you can sort of feel not black and white, but a sepia begin to form around the
As we
conversation.
open the flashback.
Yes, we open the flashback, but in her version of events, it's much more clandestine and intense. And you are looking at the Falcon, and the Falcon is looking at you, and you have made a secret plot to betray our group. And she's looking at you with eyes full of tears and betrayal and just a slight bit of poop still from earlier. It's just
I the scene changes, and we're back to black and white, and it looks like an office in some high building, and on one side of the table is Gulliver, on the other side is Siggy, and Gulliver is like he had miming back in the academy. He minored in miming, and he puts his hands, his wings on this imaginary table and mimes to Ziggy about the importance of knowing when to say what and how to play the game of intimidation, but also the game of deception, and that he has never betrayed the cause, and that Ziggy still has a lot to learn in order to keep ourselves safe and to get to our goal. We sometimes have to lie.
As you
And
say
this,
this,
all of this is happening in miming.
but Gulliver, as you're trying to say this out, what you see through this kind of like across the table discussion is yourself walk up behind Ziggy and shoot them in the head.
What?
It's just a vision. You haven't done it, but you've seen it. And then we fade back to normal as you're both like having this conversation in mind.
Gasp.
And I think as you relay this and Ziggy experiences this flashback, she nods, remembering this conversation that happened, and then wipes away the single tear that had like fallen down, and then confirms your shushing motion.
Gallagher removes his sunglasses and puts them over Ziggy's eyes and nods.
We just see the most like bloodshot eyes underneath these sunglasses. Is it from tiredness? Is it from coffee? Is it from crying?
All three.
The box stops shaking as you reach the top of Big Ben. Tony, you're behind. You've been able to be like sneaking behind. And you've got Billy the Rat with you being like, so do you do this sort of thing often?
Oh yeah. Well, nothing this big.
Breaking
to
and
admit this
entering
is-
though, yeah.
Oh, breaking and entering. Yeah. Humans are humans can be very distractible.
Easy, right?
Especially
It's yeah.
yeah. Big city like this. I mean, not the biggest city, but
Wait, are you from the big one?
yeah. From the biggest one, Coney Island. Biggest city there is.
Billy would just like blue screen for a moment. Sure, sure.
You ever been?
My great grandfather was from there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't know if you've heard of him, William.
Mm. There's a lot of Williams and Coney.
Yeah, but you'll know him, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We all know each other. Yeah.
He rode
You
the
know.
Ferris wheel a lot.
Mm. Yeah.
One day until he just didn't.
I, that happens. That happens.
Yeah, he,
There's
he
a
just got
lot of.
sick of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back when
So,
I used to fly, biggest job I ever had.
flying,
I
big job.
yeah, yeah, before my wing got clipped. Those damn pigeons.
Hmm.
There was a group of high schoolers who were going on the cyclone, big like one of them roller coasters.
Hmm.
Got them right at the end of the ride. Shit on one, right on their head. I'd aim back in the day. Can't do it anymore, but I can help the next generation.
So you're a teacher.
Yeah, yeah, Uber driving's just thing that I do for now.
Yeah, side gig. Oh, need something on the side. I'm a DJ.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Bet you do better than this music.
I mean, it's not hard. Northern Soul.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about it. Still pretty new here.
Yeah, don't. I wouldn't. No, don't. What you're looking for is folk punk.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
maybe
It's coming up. It's coming up.
you think after maybe after we shit on the prime minister's head, you can come in with some
I'm
of your...
sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm taken.
What? No, I'm not talking about that. I'm
Oh,
not talking about that. No, I'm talking about
no.
you playing your music.
Oh,
Pick up the DJ. I mean,
I can do that. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, that was awkward.
no, that's fine. I mean, you two been together long?
We're going on 3 days now.
No.
It's a long
That's
time,
a
you know.
while. That's a while. Yeah. Well, wouldn't wanna, you know, wouldn't want to get in between anything. But,
No, no. Right. So George Washington.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I'll get set up with a spotlight and wait. We didn't give the rest of them any sort of warning.
Any of the rest of the
The
army?
199 rest of them.
Well,
What,
what if they? What would they want to do? I mean, you know your crew.
what would they want to do?
Cause
Get
chaos.
fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah. Run them out. I think that
What
sounds
if?
great.
What if I can get the spotlight on and then I can play Invaders Must Die.
Hell yeah. That's great, Billy. You're going up in the world. You're great.
Now, I'm a prodigy. Um,
Fire starter, if you will.
you all reach the top at this point. The two guys carrying the boxes will put them down beside a kind of stage area. The gulls inside the box will start to hear as the songs change over from Booker T over to the vibrations, Cause Your Mine comes on. And even as two gulls, you're able to tell this room is incredibly white that you're in.
Yeah.
And you have a chance to get out the box, or you can stay in it right now. What are you doing?
I think Gotha is taking the lead, looking around, like checking when the right time is to roll out, and doing unnecessary summer rolls again.
I think Ziggy is following behind, but after like the second somersault, he just holds her stomach for a second.
Oh, okay. Can I get you to make me a gull roll, please?
It's the bird
God.
poo. The bird poo's
It,
keeping the hat on.
it is. What am I at
Degrees.
right now?
You're at 4 right now for gull.
It's a 5.
Okay. That is a failure.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So you feel things start to really kind of it's an absolute casserole in there. As this
Oh.
Magic the Gathering card, a saltine, and a whole bunch of waffle fries start to not come together with the fact that you are gluten intolerant.
Mhm.
And
Uh-oh.
you hear it first. And by that I mean Gulliver, you hear it first. Just like
Yeah.
the smallest little involuntary little squeak.
My instinct would be, what if I grab Ziggy and use Ziggy kind of like a weapon and and aim. We're going to use this to our advantage. Let it
Well,
all out, kid.
as rules as written, your diarrhea is spicy, and I did
Yes.
say like less than 2 minutes ago that this is an incredibly white room. So this is an effective weapon if you choose to
Yeah.
do so. Another toot.
Heralding doom.
Ziggy is looking at you with a little bit of panic and desperation.
I look at you very confident and just nod. I was like, you can do it, kid. Give them hell.
And if that's what you do, then you pick up Ziggy, turn, and there's just this room full of politicians and rich people dancing, and it's the most awkward thing to look at in the world. But before you can even register just how awkward, it happens. And it's like a moment out of a sci-fi movie as this flamethrower erupts. Now, before we deal with exactly what the outcome of that is, Malcolm and the Scurry,
Yeah.
you are being led up these vents by this group of cockroaches, and you just
Yeah.
hear them saying, and so they don't really give like a really good wage share over to your staff, and I don't know, you call yourself the Menace, but like it seems like you're the one that's been taken down the garden path, Malcolm.
Yeah, just like staring into the abyss.
Yikes. Yeah. You know, they talk about trickle down economics, but all the things trickling down is shit. I say as something
As you
erupts.
then
Yeah.
hear an eruption.
As the eruption goes, I would at the same time screech out the code word. Like I scream George Washington, knowing that this is what we
Yeah.
established.
So, like, multiple things happen at the same time is that George Washington is screamed out as this a flaming shit flies across this dance floor. You see above you this giant bell, and then a spotlight moves from it directly onto this sentient ham who
Yeah.
is dancing very awkwardly in the middle of the dance floor. You watch as a whole bunch of rats like come out of nowhere and start to like cause chaos amongst the room. The cockroaches will like, is it our time?
Daddy bags.
Daddy
Yeah.
bags, we're
Yeah.
on it, daddy bags, and we'll just like one by one start to scurry their way up like trouser legs. You'll hear
Yes.
screams, and I feel I have to ask Ziggy, how are you feeling right now?
Such intense relief. I think I think for the first time in maybe months, sound escapes Ziggy's mouth, and it's just, oh, thank fuck.
End scene.
That sentient ham's been seasoned.
As this spray across the room, everything moves into slow motion, and you just start to hear orchestral music. As people are screaming and running, you watch as a man grabs at his groin. You'll watch as this spotlight blinds the Prime Minister, who is then hit in the face with all of this excrement coming from a small, tiny
Now
little
magic.
spotlight. And as the music switches from orchestral into the drum and bass beats of the Prodigy,
Oh, yes.
you will watch as a window smashes, and looking in, holding a drone, is a peregrine falcon who will look to Gulliver and say, "Shall I do it? Is this the time?"
Godspeed.
And just starts to spray bullets around the top of Big Ben. We don't need to describe what happens after that.
No. A different kind of ringing of the bell tonight.
The scene fades, and it is 72 hours later. Gulliver, you sit at the top of an abandoned building looking at a chicken shop, sat next to your new partner with slightly less fuzz now. It's only 72 hours, mind. Ziggy.
What do you think, boss?
Looks like we're gonna feast tonight.
Walking up behind you, you'll just feel over your shoulder. Breaking and entering, or being sneaky about it. As bending down in between both of your shoulders is Peregrine Falcon.
Harry the Falcon?
I Gotha says, I think our youngest. It's time for you to make a decision. Let you take the lead.
And Ziggy lowers the sunglasses, and there's still that star sparkle in their eyes as she brings it back up. We're going in.
And as those words leave your mouth, this peregrine just takes off and throws itself straight through a window. And we're gonna scene change from there as we leave Ziggy and Gulliver. And we're just like sat in what looks to be a very small little like living space, a tiny little sofa upon which Tony is lying. It's far too small for you, but like you'll just see that next to you there's just this rat going, "Would you reckon it's good, Like, I composed this one myself.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good, Billy. like I've heard some, I've heard some stuff. I've been down to oh no, the park escapes me. I heard the boss when he was in town.
Mm.
Bruce, this is better than that.
That's big. That's big. Maybe one day I
Yeah.
can play Coney Island.
Oh, I got the best fry places to take you to. Coney Island at night. Go down the pier.
Do they still have their anti-chip laws in place?
Not there, no. And even if they did, it's a lawless town. Have you ever tried a hot dog? A Coney Island hot dog?
And as that conversation comes up, we're gonna scene fade from there as you talk about hot dogs. We're back under a bridge with the Scurry and Malcolm.
Mm.
And there's just this rat going, well, I've been looking for my brother. I don't know if any of you've seen him. He used to be around here quite a lot.
Oh, was he maybe one of the brave soldiers that gave his life at the top
No,
of the
he-
pen recently?
No, he was never brave enough for that. He was always kind of like, he was one of those, like wheeler dealer types.
Oh,
Found things off the back of a van quite a lot.
got shanked in Camden,
Wait, what?
maybe?
That's usually what happens. So,
Yeah.
and when you live like trash, you can die like trash sometimes,
I guess I'm never gonna know.
No, but it's a lovely day. Maybe go see Covent Garden. Go explore there. You'll probably enjoy it. What's up, Sky?
It's sometimes better not to know, you know.
Yeah. And then I'll just be wondering, like, is he ever gonna come home? Merry Christmas plans.
Oh, gosh.
Wow, Christmas. And I hope best luck. Here, pulls out of his feathers. Here, have a potato fries. I'm loaded with them. Come.
Yeah. And if you're wanting in, we're starting a wrestling match. Like we're taking bets if you're interested. We're kind of going there's gonna be geese represented, a couple cockroaches, maybe you want in yourself.
Geese versus wait,
Yeah.
you want me to fight?
Well, you could just take a bet if you don't feel up to fighting, but
it's like
you
that,
look strong,
It's like that 100 cockroaches versus one geese situation.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That's-
money's on the cockroaches every time.
Yeah. That's the question we're posing. It's philosophy and wrestling matches,
How many waffle fries is it to buy in?
4.
You?
I'll
Two.
give you five. I'll give you 5.
All right, get in.
Get in.
And with that, the camera pans out over the city of London. We are at 10 Downing Street. The Prime Minister is still trying to get the smell out. But there's a new policy going through, and they think it's going to make its way through the Lords. Chips for all, they say. A fed gull is a good gull. And that was Seagulls are dicks, everyone.
Hey!
Incredible show stopping.
Yeah.
Folks, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for playing. We're going to come round all of our players to tell us who they are, what they do, where you can find out more about them. We're going to go in the opposite direction we went last time. So this time we're going to come to our miming character, Ren.
Our baby.
Hi, I'm Ren. I go by Mask Ren on the internet. That's where you can find me sometimes. I float around the TTRPG space as a performer. I do some cosplay things here and there. And yeah, this was a delight. Thanks, Sam.
Ren and I have played a lot of games together recently, and this is a totally different vibe.
Yeah. We're
Very
normally
different.
real sad.
Yeah. Toto, on to you next.
Hi everyone, I am Toto. My pronouns are she, they, not in order of preference. You can find me almost anywhere under Todoroki, and I just love being at the same table as them, and thank you so much for inviting me. And I usually also do a lot of arts. You can find me under Todoroki. I do all kinds of things. If you need merchandise, hit me up. And yeah, sometimes you can find me over on Euphoria AP, sometimes over on Science and Sorcery. I just, you know, here and there. Hope to see you guys soon again.
Thank you so much. Kate, we'll come at you next.
Hi, I've been Kate. My pronouns are they them. I go by Kate Orange Sky 11 on Twitter if I'm ever on it, which I'm not, or Blue Sky. But I'm also I float around that space. And this has just been a really great time. I've never played this system before or this type of thing, so I had a great time. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yay.
And Chirag.
Hi, I'm Chirag Asnani. I played Malcolm the Menace. You can find me on Blue Sky. My profile exists on Twitter as Chicky said what, but I don't see it that often. I'm a TTRPG writer, a co-founder of Daisies and Dragons, the largest online community in India for TTRPG stuff. And occasionally you'll see me do streaming stuff and other things. And I'm always happy to play with Sam, whether it's being happy or being sad. So yay!
And Halu.
Hi, it's me, Emma Hamalu on the internet. I was the scurry today. I am part of the founding team here at Transmissions. So just before we get to some, I just want to say thank you to our guests here who have joined us for this wonderful game. It means a lot to us that you came. You can find me here at Transmissions running things. I'm usually the GM for various things, and our flagship show, Blood in the Rain, is going through its third season. Aside from that, I sometimes run games on other channels, and occasionally I might even be a player. And you can find me on Hamalu, pretty much just Blue Sky, because I've detoxed from social media.
And finally, folks, my name is Sam. You can find me as SamSighs all over the internet and everywhere that matters, which does not include Twitter. My pronouns are he, him. I am a science communicator, TTRPG performer, and you can find me usually over on my other two channels, which are Science and Sorcery, where we smash together STEM subjects and TTRPGs, and also Who Hurt You Actual Plays, where we tell stories that are sad, melancholy, and rage-filled. So that's where I usually hang it. That's my usual medium. Chaos is not, but it's good to do it. Thank you so much, folks, for having me here to run this silly game. And yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.